We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Man, one of my favorite songs from such a great movie series, High School Musical. Some of you may have seen it. Um, I think it's a series of movies that applies not only to us when we were younger, high school, junior high, maybe even elementary school when it came out, but also to our new journey in college. And I think that it happens in three major ways that are apparent in the movie and that apply to us today. But first, before I talk about those and introduce those, I'm going to quickly talk about the characters in the movie. So the first being Troy Bolton. He is the star basketball player at the high school. He's going to play an important role down the road in many of the points and examples. Gabriella, she's a girl that goes to his high school, Troy's high school. They're classmates. They don't really know each other, but they're eventually going to connect. And so, yeah, she's a singer. And then we have Chad, who is Troy's best friend. He plays on the basketball team, and he will be an example later on. And lastly, we have Coach Bolton, Troy's dad. He's also the basketball coach, so that will play in later too, briefly. So with that, I'm going to lead into the three topics that are apparent in the movie, and I think they really stand out and they apply to us in college. The first being friendship. The second being the idea of being yourself and doing the things that make you happy. And the third is adversity and overcoming adversity. And I think we all have adversity that we need to overcome no matter where we are at in life. So, the first idea of friendship is Troy and Chad. I mean, they play basketball together, and in the movie, Troy discovers that he really enjoys singing, which is great, and there's not a lot of support there for that. He's the star basketball player, so he really has pressure to focus on that and to put the team first, and his dad is really pushing him to keep away from the singing. But his friend Chad really supports him and is a good friend for him and is always there for him. Yeah, friends help shape your life, basically. They mark your life. Who you hang out with or who you become friends with, they impact you as a person and you impact them as a person. The idea of friendship is also don't go through stuff alone. Having a friend to really help you along with things like the adversity of not being able to sing or the pressure that you face by your dad pressuring you to just stick to basketball. Having a friend there to do that, to help you along through that, is crucial. And that really helps Troy develop throughout the movies and be more comfortable with what he's doing. And that's thanks to his friend Chad. So as it applies to us in college, I think the main thing is be open to everyone you meet. You never know who is going to affect you or who is going to play a big role in your life and helping you out through things or struggles you face or anything else like that. And the friends you make in college will be lifelong friends, most likely. So yeah, I was talking with my youth pastor, and this is an example for many people who I've talked to through the years, but I was just recently talking with my youth pastor, and we were talking about friends, and he was saying how most of his wedding party was friends he met in college, and I think that's a common thing. So I think the idea of friendship is really crucial in the movie, and it applies to us as college students. The next is be yourself. So, like the previous example, Troy, he discovers he really likes singing, and he's almost a little ashamed of it. He tries to hide it and just kind of be the basketball star. But I think to really make him happy, he needed to sing, and in the end of the movie, he does sing, and he has the support of his whole basketball team. They all come and watch him sing. So, I mean, being yourself is ultimately going to make you the happiest because you're not looking for approval from other people. You're just doing what makes you happy. Yeah, so with that being said, that's the movie example. So now for us in college, being yourself by joining a group. If you find something you like and You just got to go for it. You just got to jump in, join a group, try it out, try new things, because it's not really about what other people want you to do. It's what you want to do. So that's important. And also enjoying what you do, and that really applies to us as college students. We're getting majors, we're paying a lot of money. Eventually, we're going to get a job, and you're going to want to like what you do. So be yourself in knowing what you want to do and not doing what other people want you to do just because you're doing it to do it. And the third idea is the idea of adversity. I'm going to go through this real quick. So Troy plays in the championship basketball game, and at the same time as that game is happening, he's supposed to go sing with Gabriella. They have a duet. It's cute. It's the song that I sang in the intro, so they probably sing it a lot better than I do, but yeah. So the adversity with that is he has to go sing, but he's got the game, and in the middle of the game, they have a friend cut the lights so he's able to go sing and then come back to the game. So he overcame that adversity with some sneaky tactics, but he did it. Support one another. Like Chad, he supports his friend in the idea that Troy wants to sing, and in the second movie, Chad really likes to cook, and he's kind of ashamed of that fact, but Troy really helps him push that, and Chad gets a job at a golf club being a chef. And big decisions are tough. In the movie, the third one, they are all getting ready to go off to college and going to the same school. Do they want to go to the same school? Does Troy want to play basketball? Or does he want to let that go to just be with Gabriella and sing? It's all tough decisions, and it all causes adversity. So as I was thinking, as it applies to us in college, we face adversity with the classes we take, some tough tests, finals, passing. I mean, you're paying a lot of money. If you don't pass, you're going to have to retake it, and that's more money and more money, so there's adversity there. Look for support from friends. So the idea of making good friends at college that will help and support you throughout college and to overcome some of the things you're struggling with in the moment. Real quick, Adversity Ring by Spring. The adversity of finding a girl. I mean, that's tough. That's tough stuff. So a USA Today article calls it the quarter-life crisis that college students face, finding their identity and really struggling with who they want to be and the pressures of, oh, I'm going to get a job, and what if I get a major, but I will change my mind when I'm out of school, and then all of a sudden it's a mess. They break it down like this. They say that instead of looking at it as a big picture, look at it as a small picture. Break it down into small sections so it's not as overwhelming. So yeah, with that, have a good day.